Okay, I'm going to explain in this video what it is about my solution. It is called CustomerPulse AI Artificial Intelligence. It is an autonomous voice of customer intelligent agent. Okay, so the solution takes the several opinions or from the customer service from the customer relationship management in a CSV. It loads in a Streamlit web application, and then I have a Customer Pulse IA agent that will interact with the MCP tool to classify the compliance in a retrieval tool, compliance statistics, severity analysis, trend detection tool, and then it will make an orchestration or a combination of this MCP tool layer that goes to Gemini to generate what is the to generate a executive summary and an executive report of what is the situation of the customer's compliance and what could be the points of improvement. Okay, so we are going to see right now what are the what will be the steps to run my application. So here we have the sample. Here I have several customers compliance that will be loaded inside my application to get the executive analysis of using my agent. Okay, so here we have in the in the project we have the link for the code. Okay, which is this is the GitHub code, and you can load here the CSV that we are going to use for the example. Also, you have the link to the demo, which is this. Okay, in Streamlit, I use Streamlit to generate the open link and the architecture diagram that was the diagram that we saw before. Okay, and all the explanation of the solution comes below, and here you can read all the details of my solution. So right now I am going to load all these customers compliance, and let's see what will the agent generate using MCP, that what will be the generation of the executive summary. Okay, so here I am going to, this is the Customer Pulse IA autonomous voice of customers intelligence. It detects emergent issues, assess severity, identify business risk, generate executive action plans. So I am going to upload my file that has the customer compliance. Upload data. It means that all the data was loaded successfully to the solution. And then here I have a button that will analyze the compliance. Okay, first it will do a step that will interact with the MCP tool layer, where it will it will make a use of the agent of the compliance retrieval tool, the compliance statistics tool, the severity analysis tool, and the trend detection tool. So what is the idea of having the MCP is that later you can add more tools. Like, for example, you probably want the emotion analysis of the compliant, and also other analysis, like for example, what are the main products that are receiving compliance, and all these will be combined with the MCP tool to send this to the Gemini 2.5 flash model. Okay, so this is the architecture that we are looking here, and this is what we are going to use Once we call analyze compliance. Okay, here it is calling the MCP layer active. That means that it is calling this layer, the MCP layer, okay? And once it calls, it generates the executive intelligence report, okay? So this is the executive summary. These reports analyze 10 recent customer compliance, revealing critical issues across key vehicle systems, okay? What are the major trends? It is the transmission, the brake system, the engine performance. What is the severity assessment? Total compliance 10, and high severity compliance are 4 for 40% of the total. The business risk, the recommended actions, and the priority actions for leadership. Okay, so all these opinions, all these analysis came from this client compliance using this architecture that we talked before. The thing here it is if you can, or if you want to add more tools here, like for example, like the emotion analysis before to send everything to the Gemini Flash model to generate the executive report, you can add all these add-ons here that will be processed by the MCP layer. Okay, so this is my solution. I hope that you like it, and if you have any questions, you can send me on the platform.